Victor has taken Ace. Obrecht is also missing, and where is Trina, Laura, and Dante find out. Nana wants Sonny to do whatever it takes to find her aunt. Anna fights for her life, and Carly and Drew have to break the dreadful news to Willow and Michael. Joss and Dex interact privately at the ball. He can meet up later, she says, but she and Trina are returning to the dorms before going to an after-party. As Sonny hears them talking, he inquires as to why he keeps seeing them together. They stutter as Sonny expresses disappointment in Dex and claims to have given Dex every opportunity to be sincere despite knowing they have been dating for months. Joss is asked if her mother is aware of her relationship with Dex. Joss claims she accepts her decision even though she doesn't enjoy it. Sonny doesn't enjoy being misled, and according to Joss, nobody does. Joss departs because Sonny has Dex's job to do. Sonny tells Dex that if Carly and Joss are okay with this, then it is their business, and he has no desire in acting as the romance police. Simply put, he doesn't want it to distract him from his task. Dex promises it won't. While Carly is scheduled to donate her bone marrow tomorrow, she asks Nina where the hell Obrecht is. According to Nina, her aunt truly vanished from the vanishing cabinet, and it turned out that the stage had a trapdoor. As Sonny shows up, Nina queries whether he located Obrecht. He says that Dex is searching for her. About Joss meeting Dex, Sonny queries Carly. It's not the right time to bring it up, but Carly is aware of it and doesn't like it. Drew shows up to talk to Sonny. Sonny queries whether the safe house is involved. Sonny explains to Nina, who is perplexed, that Anna and Valentine are still alive and well and are staying at one of his safe houses. Anna was shot, according to Drew, and is currently fighting for her life in the operating room. Drew informs them that Victor has the jewelry and that he killed Anna as retaliation for Valentine's betrayal. Sonny observes that Victor is now more dangerous because Drew thinks his plans no longer include Port Charles. Nina becomes distraught, but recalls Carly's counsel that Sonny needs a support system for when things are difficult. Nana asks Dex if he found her aunt when he returns. He claims to have searched the area beneath the trapdoor on stage and discovered a charm. Nina can identify it from Britt's bracelet, and her aunt wouldn't be reckless enough to lose one of the charms, according to Nina. Dex exits to turn the car around while Drew and Carly go to inform Michael and Will of the news. For once, Nina acknowledges that she is relieved that Carly is with Willow and will reassure her. Sonny agrees to help Nina when she says she needs to locate her aunt. Sonny questions her about the request she is making of him. She does, therefore, do whatever it takes to find her aunt since she is the only person who can save Willow. Michael wakes Willow at the Quartermain gatehouse after she dozed off and tells her it's time for bed. Willow can't believe she missed the ball because she slept off. He tells her what happened, including how Obrecht vanished. But he is aware that it was a ruse. It seemed a little too genuine. She learns from Michael that Lucy is still alive and that Sonny reportedly saved her. He believes Willow is proud of his father. He claims that his father is brave. But that doesn't mean he approves of the atrocities he has done. Michael queries whether this also applies to Nina when she states that all they can do is move past the past. She acknowledges that she holds some of Nina's actions against her, but she owes Nina for being a significant factor in Obrecht's decision to donate her bone marrow. Later, Carly and Drew arrive as Michael and Willow are getting ready to leave for bed. When Willow sees their troubled expressions, she inquires as to what may be wrong. When Portia knocks on Trina's door, no one responds. When Joss shows there, she says she doesn't believe Trina has returned yet. They enter, finding it dark and deserted. Trina should return shortly, according to Joss, as they were planning to attend a party. This, in Portia's opinion, was a poor decision, and she asks Joss not to let Trina know if she dropped by. Joss advises her to remain and see Trina's response. Joss agrees to switch, but she will also text Trina to let her know she is there so she won't feel surprised. Portia acknowledges finding an art book with the message, "With you, every day is a gift," while cleaning up after Joss returned after changing. She guesses it is from Spencer and has determined he has grown to be more than just a friend to Trina. Spencer may be a jerk, according to Joss, who claims that Trina can motivate him to decision to depart, and begs Joss to let Trina know she was there. Spencer would never intentionally hurt Trina again, Joss tells Portia. Cordia observes that the word knowingly worries her. She runs over to Esme, who is lying unconscious on the floor at Laura's house. Esme awakens, but she still feels her head throbbing. She sobs because everything occurred so quickly, and this man pushed his way in and grabbed her child. While Esme tears, Laura assures her that they will locate her infant. Esme tears because Dante snatched her child as soon as the paramedics and Dante show up. She answers Nicola's when Dante asks who took her child. Laura queries whether she witnessed Nicola's in shock. Esme acknowledges that she didn't see his face, but if not him, then who? Perhaps Spencer. Esme needs to be sent to GH, according to Dante, to make sure she isn't seriously hurt. Since Ace is all she has, Esme begs Dante to find him. Later, Dante receives an email containing the building surveillance camera footage. When they watch the video, they notice a man in a hoodie boarding the elevator brandishing a gun. Later, they see him departing with Ace, and a quick glimpse of the man's face appears on camera. He is recognized by Laura as Victor's bodyguard Ambrose. Valentin feels unable to assist Anna when she is in the hospital. Anna would be the first to want them to find Victor, according to Jordan. Jordan asks them if Eileen's murder is connected to what is happening, and they say that it is. Felicia doesn't deny Laura's involvement when Jordan inquires about it. Jordan asks them what Victor desired so intensely that he would kill for it. It relates to the jewelry worn by the Ice Princess, says Felicia. Robert and Felicia reveal that the necklace's destruction, Holly's injuries, and the explosion were all staged. Later, Felicia informs Valentin in a private conversation that Anna is a warrior. He is urged not to give up, and she will not allow him to. She cannot speak for Anna, he claims. Charlotte exits the elevator, and Felicia speaks on her behalf. Valentin hurries over to his daughter and sobs while hugging her. Felicia allows them some privacy. Charlotte inquires about the situation as Valentin and she sit down. Even though Valentin acknowledges how horrible it is, Anna is safe. Victor acknowledges that he is responsible for this, which Charlotte assumes he is. She screams at her father about how much she despises Victor, but he begs her not to waste any more time feeling that way. He assures that Victor will be stopped in some way. Jordan receives a call and informs Robert and Felicia of Esme Prince's attack and kidnapping of her child. Robert and Felicia are aware that Victor is getting everything in order. Esme is having a nightmare about the man who abducted her baby as Jordan enters her bed. She is baffled as to why this man kidnapped Ace. Later, Felicia sits with Charlotte, while Valentin converses with Robert. Robert claims that Anna hasn't received any updates, indicating that she is still in battle. Valentin explains to Robert that he wants Victor to be found, then killed, and eventually buried in a pit with just his hands. Spencer begs to know their destination on aboard the Haunted Star. Victor claims that they have left Port Charles and are sailing out to sea. Victor argues that they won't be stopping for a very, very long time despite Spencer's insistence that he wants to get off at the next stop. Young Cassadine declares that he will swim for it at that point, but Victor's man Ambrose stands in his way. Spencer doesn't know what's going on and believes they were cooperating, but he's kidnapped him against his will now. "I'm not kidnapping you, I'm saving you," Victor claims. From what? Spencer queries. Victor shouts at himself. Spencer complains that his grandmother could have been correct about him. He longs to return to his family at home. Victor announces that his entire family is on this boat as a woman carrying Ace walks out. Victor responds that Esme is back in Port Charles with all the other unimpressive people when Spencer asks where she is. "All speed forward," he says, since they are Cassadines and deserve more. Spencer sobs, crying about having to leave Port Charles and the people he cares about and loves. Victor informs him that Trina will soon be forgotten about as well, and that it's time for him to put his grandma in the past. Jane, the nanny, is instructed by Victor to put Ace back to sleep. Spencer agrees to accompany Victor wherever he chooses, but he must permit his younger sibling to return home. Spencer is also at home, according to Victor. Trina observes them while hiding behind a curtain.